Hey everyone, so I recently opened Mr. Negative, and I finally sat down to try to see if I had enough cards to make the deck work. And luckily I think I do. There's probably like 1 to 2 cards I'll make in the future whenever I unlock them. And I'll get into that shortly, but like it seems like super strong right now as it is. So first of all, the deck revolves around Mr. Negative obviously. On reveal, swap the power and cost of all cards in your deck. Being 4 cost means that you're only going to naturally draw 2 different cards that could be affected. But by the way, even just that is sometimes enough to win you the game. But the way we get extra value out of this effect is with 2 cards, the first one being Psylocke. So it's a 2 cost, and on reveal, next turn you get +1 energy. And so the high roll would be to have Psylocke on 2, and then be able to play Mr. Negative on turn 3, allowing you an extra turn to get value out of his effect. And the other card is Magic. Whenever you play it, you change the location to Limbo, which makes it so there's an extra turn in the game, and of course giving you like an extra draw. And so the cards we run that want to get their value swap from Mr. Negative, the first one is Iron Man. Iron Man doubles your total power at the location, and with the effect it will become a 0 cost 5 power. And so this almost guarantees you a win at whatever location you want. And so if you invert it to make it 0 cost, you can actually hold on to it until the last turn of the game, and give you like just a crazy amount of surprise value to get like extra cubes. And also saving it lets you get more information to figure out where you really want to put it. And then another amazing card to flip with Mr. Negative is Mystique. Mystique will become a 0-3, and on reveal, if the last card you played has an ongoing ability, this card gains it. And so this can turn into a 0-3 Iron Man, and allow you to get that crazy Iron Man effect on the 2 different locations. And then if you don't draw Iron Man, this can still copy the next card, which is Blue Marvel. So Blue Marvel will be another card that's like decent to flip. It'll be a 3-5. It has an ongoing effect of your other cards have +1 power. And so Mystique copying this is really strong as well. White Tiger would be a 1-5, and on reveal it adds a 7 power Tiger to another location. And so it effectively ends up being like a 1 cost 12 power unit, even though the power is split. Then the other card I've been running is Morph. So it would be a 0-3, and the stats would become irrelevant because of its effect. On reveal, become a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand. And so the power wouldn't really matter, but I think it's still just good enough as like a 0 energy play to have a crazy amount of value on the last turn. And from my experience, most of the time it is going to get around 3 power anyways from whatever unit you copy, and it can potentially get way more. But the other reason I run it is because of the versatility, because it gives me something to do if I don't draw Mr. Negative, which I think is pretty important. Then we run a few different cheap cards that can get an insane amount of power. First one being Angela. Can easily get up to 7 power as a 2-drop. Sunspot as well, at the end of each turn gain +1 power for each unspent energy. And so if we sort of low roll and can't really spend our energy that efficiently, it at least doesn't go to waste. And if you do hit Mr. Negative, a lot of the times our late game turns don't actually cost that much mana. Like they're like 0 to 1 mana plays. And so you can end up saving a lot of energy in the late game as well. And then we also run Bishop. It's just another cheap card that can get an insane amount of power throughout the game. And all these cards are strong independently of drawing Mr. Negative or not, allowing you to still win games if you don't find them. Then the last card I run is Shang-Chi. On reveal, destroys all enemy cards at this location that have 9 or more power. This is almost always useful at some point in the game, especially if it goes on for 7 turns with magic. And yeah, so this deck is just super fun for me at the moment. It can win fairly well even without Mr. Negative, which I think is very important for a deck. Because we can always use the Iron Man 2 different lanes regardless of Mr. Negative, along with the 3 different like cheap little engines giving us an insane amount of power. And you also have Shang-Chi, which can sometimes win you a location by himself. And yeah, so one of my favorite aspects is that with Mr. Negative, we just have such an explosive turn 6 or 7. And we just drop an astronomical amount of value, sometimes onto literally all 3 lanes. And it baits people into snapping since they look so far ahead. And then they just get destroyed out of nowhere for 8 cubes, which is super fun and like good for climbing. And yeah, so the cards you would need for the deck, obviously number 1 would be Mr. Negative. And I would say you probably need at least one other card that gives him extra value, either being Psylocke to let him be played a bit earlier, or Magic to let the game go on a bit longer. If you had to pick one, I think you'd rather have Magic, since you're more likely to draw this like by turn 5, than to have to draw Psylocke on 2 and then Mr. Negative on 3. And Mystique is also a huge power spike for the deck. Even without inverting this with Mr. Negative, it at worst case scenario is still like a 3 mana Blue Marvel or Iron Man, which is a really strong effect. And if you do flip it with Mr. Negative, it becomes another surprising late game bomb. But other than that, I think the deck is pretty flexible and runs a lot of like pool 1 and 2 cards. So another card I'm probably going to include when I unlock her is Sarah. It gives you a discount on your cards and allows you to do similarly strong things as Mr. Negative does, in case you don't draw him. The card I do have and I've seen other people run is Rogue. The reason I cut this is it's almost never useful early. And so if you get this card early and don't have it flipped from Mr. Negative, it's just super bad, at least from my experience. And even if you do get it inverted and you draw it later with Mr. Negative, because it's a random enemy ability, sometimes you can't even get the one you want. And that's why I switched it for Morph. Because at least Morph is a good play without Mr. Negative and still pretty good with. But I still wanted to point it out in case you guys think it'll work for you. And so a card I haven't tested yet, but I started considering after I already recorded my games was Crystal. This card is usually so fucking bad, but in this deck it actually makes a bit of sense. So you can shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 3. And so since Mr. Negative only affects cards in your deck, you actually would like to have a lot of cards in your deck instead of in your hand, I think. And then if you don't get Mr. Negative or a card you want, you can kind of like mulligan your hand. Or even after Mr. Negative, you could swap your cards that are not inverted in your hand with cards that are from your deck. And so yeah, like I haven't tested this, and I'm still kind of like skeptical of how good this could be, but I did want to throw it out there because it does make a bit of sense. And I'm going to do some testing with it soon. So another card I don't have that would probably work awesome in this deck is Wong. He's just a solid play without Mr. Negative, and does get stronger with Mr. Negative's effect. We already run the White Tiger, which would benefit a lot from this card. And it would also give you more of a reason to run Ironheart. So Ironheart on reveal gives 3 other friendly cards plus 2 power, which is actually really strong. But putting this on a lane with Wong is just like an insane amount of value. Jubilee is another card to consider in general, but especially when you have Wong in the deck. On reveal, play a card from your deck at this location. So again, if you've played Mr. Negative, you're pulling out like a sick ass card probably. You can get the effect twice with Wong. If you pull this itself out later after Mr. Negative, it becomes a 1/4. And so I think if I get Wong, I might end up building like a whole different like on reveal version, maybe even with Odin as a top end. But I definitely want to mention those, like maybe you have Wong instead of Mystique or something, and you want to try building this version. The last card I don't have yet, but when I do, I'm going to slot in probably over Sunspot, is Mojo. As an ongoing effect, if both players have 4 cards at this location, it gets 6 extra power. This technically could even benefit Mystique, but it's just another cheap card with like an insane rate if you meet its condition, which should be really easy, especially if the game goes on for 7 turns with Magic. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the deck. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. If you have any questions about the deck, or have any ideas about what you want to see on the channel in the future, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and hopefully you guys enjoy the games. Thanks. Where's our Mr. Negative and our Psylocke? Okay. I guess that's where one of them is. Alright, we just need to top deck Psylocke now. The only problem with the drawing too is like, we actually want those cards in our deck to, for when we do play negative. Oh, we actually top decked it, that's perfect. To like get extra mana, like maybe have like a really good like turn 7 play. Because we have Magic in our hand, so we should be able to guarantee a turn 7. We're gonna play Mr. Negative, probably here. So it'll kind of negate the power difference, I think. It'll bump him up to 4. Sorry, my mic. He has Cyclops. That's kind of weird and scary. Alright, Morph is 0/3, but it doesn't really matter because he's just gonna copy everything anyways. But it is a 0 power thing that could be big. Maybe on, I think it's best to play it on like turn 5. And because then you get like his turn 6 plays. It's actually pretty good on turn 4 as well. Maybe we do that as well right now. We'll think about that. So, oh, thank you. he likes his card. I'm not even sure I want Angela in there. Probably Angela over here. And let's steal something of his for the right side. And we can just bank some mana into Sunspot, I guess. Let's see what we get. We might get a good 5 drop as well, or a 6 drop from this Morph. For some reason when I've been playing Morph though, I haven't been... It has a weird delay. It kind of lags. Okay, Jubilee and the Shang-Chi, not the greatest. It does fill out this location, but I'm not sure we really wanted to do that. Bishop is really good to copy. Oh, we need to play Magic, huh? I think I'm down to Magic here. And then we can like clone a Bishop or something. Or like clone like a... We still have Iron Man to draw. Oh, we have to guarantee Iron Man now, right? We have a 0/5 Iron Man that we can just like copy. And then we can like Mystique even. Don't we do this? Oh, I want to play something else first. Probably Bishop. Blue Marvel. Iron Man. And then we Iron Man this one and Mystique this one probably, right? Play Iron Man last, yeah. So Mystique can copy it. We already snapped, right? I think we win. I'd be really surprised, unless he changes Limbo, I guess. But we might still win off this play. Pretty strong.
I am Iron Man.
He also has a pretty strong turn. I don't think it can compete with this. We can Mystique the Iron Man. Oh, I guess we Mystique over here, right? Because we already have a lot. We're gonna have a lot of power here to double, and then we want to put the extra power here. Mystique should copy Iron Man. This looks insane to me. And he's playing it like he looks like he wants to lose the 4 cubes. So unless I'm missing something, I think we're good. I can't imagine like losing any lane. Like, cause even this bishop is gonna keep growing, like from these 2, then go up 2, which is basically 4 because of Iron Man. We have 5 up here that's gonna buff the Angela and then double, and we even banking 4 mana for Sunspot. Because we're not paying that much mana for our cards, we're literally paying 0 mana for these things. Our Mystique is getting buffing everything to 56. Yeah, like even Patriot that's normally kind of scary, like even with these cards I don't think it's enough, right? Because we have so many like Iron Man effects. Yeah, so he thought his board was strong, like it is. Like his board is a scary board. But we win every single lane. Holy crap. Like this is a power. Like having like 0 mana, 5 power like Iron Mans is so nuts. And then we had cloning vats to duplicate it. So we literally have 3 different lanes with huge like 6 power Iron Man, right? 6 power Mystique with Iron Man effect. 6 power Iron Man, 6 power Iron Man. They cost 0 mana to be able to buff the Sunspot as well. Only 1 card can be here. Well, turn 5, something's gonna be placed down there. It's probably gonna be Iron Man or Blue Marvel. We'll just start stacking some Angela. Actually, Angela should probably rather be on the right spot, right? Because something's gonna get played here that won't count. They probably would rather have these switched. Also, Onslaught Citadel was pretty nuts for our Iron Man and Blue Marvel. I wonder if he also has... we could try to morph something, right? And try to steal something of his. Like maybe he has a really good like ongoing effect. Yeah, like Devil Dinosaur, that's what I was hoping for. So yeah, we got Devil Dinosaur. Something's gonna get played here. I don't know if we really go for Mr. Negative right now. The best pull would be Mystique if we do Mr. Negative, but if we do Mr. Negative, we could play like what, Iron Man plus Mystique. It's not the greatest. I think we just go for like a Blue Marvel and hope we don't pull like any one of these. Like into our middle spot. Also, we can just Shang-Chi to the left and I think we win. I think we're down to snap, right? Okay, I wish we could have Iron Man the right. But this is actually kind of good that we're like winning both these lanes. And we just probably bump this. Shang-Chi this. And okay, he has another dino for sure because he created it with Moon Girl. But I think we win this and we should win the left. So he does win the right. But I can't imagine losing the left. I mean the middle. And then we win with Shang-Chi on left. Nice. Yeah, you can see that because the left dino, if you click on it, you can see it said created by Moon Girl. So like he should have played the other one first, and so then we wouldn't really know. But it's pretty obvious if he has Moon Girl, he probably copied the dino, and we know he has one. Yeah, that was a sick game. We couldn't rely on the Mr. Negative, and so obviously the deck is built around Mr. Negative, but it's not really good if your deck just flops if you don't get like one of the cards in it. And so it's great to know we can still win without it. Okay. Mojo World. I can maybe magic that later because I don't think I'm going to fill it up unless I get Mr. Negative on curve. Oh my god. Wait. He's snapping? Don't I snap back? Unless he's a Mr. Negative deck, I think I'm in a really good spot. Because like I have all my cards now. Basically missed like all my hands before Mr. Negative. I think this is like one of the best locations you can get with Mr. Negative. Because you might have a Mr. Negative deck actually too with Bishop. We can already magic. Maybe it's a bit early to magic though, because it lets him like kind of know. Okay. Kind of scared it's gonna be a really... Oh, we got 2 magic. So now we're guaranteed you can't get rid of it, right? Oh wait, we didn't play magic. We might, maybe we don't have to then, maybe. We're gonna play Mr. Negative. Probably on Mojo World. Just to be like a unit. And then the Blue Marvel will bump us up to 1 attack. So, I think he doesn't have Mr. Negative. I think he might be scared now that he sees Mr. Negative. Or he should be. We could magic just to be safe. And like Sunspot mid. Also Psylocke. Yeah, I'm like afraid he'll like change the limbo last second. Because if he's ahead. But now like, he can't rely on having more cards than me there. He has to actually outpower me there. He does actually have a lot of power though, right? Because of Bishop getting like scaling this whole turn. So we probably put Bishop there ourselves. Oh, we can actually Shang-Chi this, right? Maybe we Bishop something else. We can morph. Then maybe Shang-Chi this. Okay. I kind of wanted to wait for Shang-Chi. But like, I don't really know if these are gonna get that big. Okay, so we can easily... We should be kind of good here, right? We need to pick which one we need to Iron Man into, and we're gonna like guarantee win that lane. So what do we think he's most likely gonna be able to beat? He's probably gonna be able to go really strong into here because of Angela. And then we could probably White Tiger here. Put 7 into here, 5 into here. Also put 6 more into here. We can probably honestly win like every fucking lane. Right? Anything wrong with this? We might lose right? Like the most we lose is probably right. Probably dominate mid and left. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Mr. Negative is just too strong. The fact that we got peak early, like to make our whole hand like basically Mr. Negative at the start, and then when you play Mr. Negative, make the rest of your deck Mr. Negative. We basically got a full Mr. Negative deck.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, like look out, like we didn't get our, unfortunately we didn't get our what's it called, Mystique to double the Iron Man things. No, fuck! I knew you had Rogue too, and he gets the right spot. No, damn. So the Rogue stealing my Iron Man won him that lane. Cause I like if I just swap him and I play it here, I win. So it's kind of like the 50-50. Mr. Negative, please, please, please give me Mr. Negative. Alright. I need to hit Mr. Negative. Oh, we should be fine, right? Okay, if we don't hit Mr. Negative next turn, I'll be sad. Like we've driven like do so much of our deck right now. Thank God. Alright. Mr. Negative. The only problem is like now our whole deck is basically drawn already, and we have some of our most important cards like Iron Man, White Tiger, Blue Marvel. We did get the free Mystique, which is pretty nice. What's cool is it can be played in either one of these. Like it can't cost 1, 2, or 3, but it can be played if it's 0. As for our turn right now, we probably play more if we want to get some strong, cheap things into here, right? He's snapping already. I'm not too... I do get Mr. Negative, but he sees it and is not really worried. So like, I'm a bit scared to snap back after I just lost 8 fucking cubes the last game. But it doesn't look that strong to me. He does have Nightcrawler to be able to Damn, Magic is 6 now, so we can't actually get the Magic turn. We do get Onslaught though, so that means if we can play Iron Man in there, we just like win. So we should win this left lane, I would imagine. Just by playing Mystique there later after an Iron Man. So we'll Iron Man next turn probably. If we Angela, we can't really do anything else. We probably play Blue Marvel here. Yeah. This lane's kind of low, and this lane could get kind of big with Ant-Man. But he might be stacking this with like Khazar and stuff, right? We'll try it though. So, we Blue Marvel. Then we're going to... Oh, we can't play Angela here. We can play Angela here. Iron Man here. Mystique here. Is that enough? I forgot about the 1, 2, and 3. I was kind of hoping that Angela could go here. But this is probably our best shot. Not super confident in it. Okay, Spectrum's honestly kind of a weak play.
I am Iron Man.
We win. Oh, we tie there. Shit. No, if
am
we do.
Iron Man.
Yeah, we do, because we have Onslaught. Oh my god. So yeah, Onslaught copies the Iron Man effect from Mystique, and we shit on him in the left lane. So that was sick. I honestly thought we were going to win the right, or I was hoping we would. And Spectrum seemed pretty low, but I forgot about Blue Marvel buffing it by 1, so I thought we would win by 1. But yeah, that's kind of sick. Like, if we win this, we're fine, and if we tie it, then we way win the tiebreaker, because Onslaught plus Mystique, or like slash Iron Man. Alright, we almost made our cubes back from like getting cheesed with that fucking rogue. Stubborn. Necrotia. Okay, we did get Mr. Negative. If we get a Psylocke next turn, that'll be lit. Probably won't. We have a what? 1 in 8 chance? But a man can still dream. Sad. Got the lizard in there. I'm down to play Mr. Negative in the right. Oh, Bishop mid. I also might Bishop left, and then I can magic it later, right? Sounds pretty good. He's only able to play 1 card a turn. I think that's pretty good for us. Although it is kind of scary to magic then. That's a bit worrying. And he is snapping. I'm gonna stay in it and see. Because it won't get doubled until turn 7, right? So I can stay for a few turns and kind of see what's going on. But I might just lose another cube by staying in. I do have Iron Man still to come though. Like a 5-power Iron Man that can get, like, basically guarantee me to win Nidavellir. I have a cheap Mystique to copy the Iron Man. I don't think I'm out of it yet. I do not think I'm out of it yet. You only played what, did you just play Captain America that turn as his like electro play? Not that strong, right? Okay, so he was excited for the right because of Iron Man as well. That's probably why he was confident and thought he could snap. White Tiger's probably good here. We want to be able to Iron Man the right or Mystique the right after an Iron Man, right? So, but I think we want to play Iron Man and something else. So we want to like be also winning something else. I think White Tiger's like okay. It's gonna get buffed up. We need to play anything else first. We could probably play like Angela first. White Tiger. And if we draw our Iron Man next. Yeah, we got Iron Man. I'm actually not sure though anymore that I want to put Iron Man in something else other than this lane, because this lane is like pretty stacked. I might want Iron Man. Because Iron Man's going to give me +5, plus 10 extra, right? So I'm going to be at 29 times 2, plus 4 more. 60 something. I think that's good enough. We could double this. And then like morph this. plus Psylocke to double. I'm down. I mean, we have a really strong turn right here. And you can only play one card a turn, right? So, like, I think we can beat him. We should smoke him in the right. We get to double this mid as well.
I am Iron Man.
I don't know if we win the mid yet. We have a decent chance. Yeah, we also doubled all those from the Mystique. Oh, we're good. I was like scared about the right side with Spectrum, but yeah, like Mr. Negative like is so strong. Like even though like he was able to get really high up here and like tie the right, like we were able to get 62 into one, 40 in another one, and 14 here. Like we just basically win almost every lane. Hey, we got our sunspot right away. Boom. I don't like to draw Iron Man or Mystique early. Oh, not good. Maybe one of these will be the peak. We got Mr. Negative, no Psylocke to cheat it out early. No magic as well, but we only need magic by 5. We have a few more turns to draw magic. We had like some sort of engine on the left, at least we're not wasting our mana. We got our magic. I'm kind of down to... do I contest this with like some like morph? Yeah, try to get some something good here. He's also locked, so like he probably has. Oh, we got onslaught. Okay, we should for sure win this lane now. That honestly might be a snap. Cause we can like Iron Man one thing and then Mystique it the other one, even though they're not reversed, which kind of sucks. If we just put like a single effect like that in there, because the onslaught, we just guarantee win. It goes up to like 40. We can, we have to magic something. Might magic the thing, because he might be relying on this that it can't be like killed in case of a Shang-Chi. I don't think we care about our thing getting protected. Not sure I should be contesting this lane though, actually. I probably should just pick a different one because I'm for sure winning left. We got a Shang-Chi. I kind of need to Iron Man here. Then I'll play Mystique Blue Marvel. But he snapped. Yeah, I think we guarantee win though, right? So yeah, play Iron Man. Okay, we know he has onslaught. Doesn't matter though. Iron Man all this power and they increase the sunspot should just, yeah, give me way too much power there. And he already snapped. And then we could honestly just like Shang-Chi that. I think we copy this. Maybe Shang-Chi. Like, what if he plays a Cosmo? No way, right? But yeah, this is like definitely the worst play, I think. But it should either be a win regardless. Copy the Iron Man, get so much fucking power here.
I am Iron Man.
And then we just like beat the shit out of Onslaught. Nice. Yeah. Didn't really matter what we did, I don't think. Even if we went to the right with what the play I said, where we Mystique over here and then Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel gets up to 5. Mystique will be up to 3 because of Blue Marvel. And so it'll double to 16. Yeah, we would have 16 power here, which is pretty strong. But Shang-Chi also just kills the Onslaught. Katori. We got Mr. Negative in our opening hand at least. Okay, and we can play a Sunspot, so we're not like wasting all our mana. The only problem is I hate Iron Man having it so early because of Mr. Negative. Like, that's our best card to Mr. Negative. The kind of good thing though is that if we can get a Mystique reversed, then it's not so bad because you can like Iron Man on 6, Mystique for 0 on like turn 7, and still play a lot of things. Oh, we can actually Mr. Negative in the right as well. You also might have Hood though by playing this, so I don't know if I want to snap. Yeah. So I was like thinking about that. I was like, I think I'll just magic this then. So play Mr. Negative. Yeah, I want a Mr. Negative on the left and get it bumped up. And waste some spots. I think I'm down to put in the right. Yeah, I might need all the power I can get. These other locations. Shang-Chi is already really good for middle now. I'm actually down with the Shang-Chi. We just magic the right since he's gonna win that, almost certainly. We have a reverse Shang-Chi, we have a chance to get 2 more reverse cards, which we have a good chance to get Mystique. That's not good. That is not good. I mean, at least we get to bank some Sunspot, right?
All systems go.
Oh, he gets a lot of power here too. Not good. I think I'm gonna win middle with just Shang-Chi. So we probably Iron Man right. We can probably go for the right win since he has so much power on the left, and he has like no power on the right. He has a lot of spots to fill up though. But I think we might be able to win with this. We're hoping that we top deck Mystique, because Mystique will let us play it for 0. Okay, it makes our Shang-Chi like even kind of better now, right?
I am Iron Man.
Fuck, we didn't get our Mystique. What's the play here? Blue Marvel buffs a lot of shit. 5 power, buffs up another one to get like what, 6 here? What's a 13? Probably just chalk the left. We're probably gonna get Blue Marvel here because there's so much power, almost guarantees we win this. Shang-Chi kills that, and then we're down to basically adding 3 here, but he's only gonna have 10. Throw another Psylocke for some extra power. We have Blue Marvel buffing everything up. We could win this. I could see us winning this. Yeah, I can see us winning this. Yep, we do, right? Nice, he pulled the Psylocke, which is really good instead of the Shang-Chi. That would have been so scary. Alright, so sick. That was awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna include it though. I guess I'd rather put it into the blind location, because like if it's bad, it's gonna swap anyways. Psylocke. Imagine I just top deck Psylocke into. Fuck. Doesn't matter where we play, I feel like, when you have Starlight. That's not very nice. We got Mr. Negative. We can put that into Nidavellir, probably. I'm actually glad he did that. Actually, no, it's swapping though. Doesn't really matter. I don't know if I really want him to get a free card here. Mystique has no target, that's good. He does know I have a Mystique though, which is kind of spooky. We could low roll the card we get put down. That gives him a free card. Not sure I really want that. I might just block it out. Oh, he just would have filled it up anyway, so maybe I did want that. Gives me a free card play. But it might mess up my, like, order. Okay, so at best he has At best he has 5 extra power here, so he has a most 8 over here. I think we can play around that. Yeah, we have this in the bag, don't we? Like, just like for sure. Like, especially if we get Iron Man, this Mr. Negative, like our last draw. Oh, it was an Agatha deck. Oh God.
Iron Man.
How does he have that? Did he get that from us? Cable. Cable stole my 05 Iron Man. That's hilarious. So this could be an extra 10 power here, which is scary. If this is 5 power, we already won it. So we're not worried about that. We're worried about, like, left. Last card we played is Blue Marvel, right? So we can Mystique and copy the Blue Marvel effect. So we can't Shang-Chi. Probably Shang-Chi the left. We already won the right. And we just won this left. Go here just for fun. Another 8 cuber? I'm kind of scared, man. But don't we just win? Like, we sack left. We're gonna Shang-Chi the left. Which honestly might be like, I don't know if Mysterio counts. Can I play another big thing that we can Shang-Chi? We probably steal something good, hopefully. Can we for sure win the right? Oh, I'm scared. What else? I think we win, but like, I'm not for sure.
I am Iron Man.
Oh no. He had his own Iron Man. What if we steal something shit? Oh my god, it's loading slow. What if we steal something shit? Oh! It didn't matter. Oh! Wait, we lose it. Wait, no, we won. Oh my god, that was a scary game. I was like, which is the fucking right Mysterio? Thank god it was mid. Oh, that was a scary game.